They're figuring it out as we go. There's play action, and Hill rolls out right, looking down the field. There's nowhere to go, so he's going to tuck it and run. And he stretches out a quarterback from BYU. Surveys the defense. Pocket collapsing, drills a pass that is caught at the 42-yard line by a diving Keith Kirkwood.
Inside release by the receiver here. Nice curl route, really physical.
Tight end drops off the line of scrimmage. And Hill takes the shotgun step under pressure. He's hit, shuffles his feet, finds his tight end who's up.
The coverage changes, the personnel changes in and out. These guys are doing a great job of adapting, and they're in position to make plays.
Here's 3rd and 6, and Hill with a strike. I mean, that one was absolutely on the money to Josh Huff, Last Chance U Kids. You ever see that show on Netflix? And there's Hill with a nice little bit of deception, taking the ball and running up the field himself for a huge gain to the 30-yard line.
Peeking in the backfield.
Yes, he did. Back to Revis after this play, Fred.
Outside your left cornerback, you got to maintain your discipline. No matter, you can't look inside.
10th play of the drive for the Saints, and back to throw is Hill under pressure, steps to avoid, turns and throws, and boy, what a grab made there. And the receiver stays on his feet all the way down to about the 3-yard line, and that was a reaching catch for Jaquan Smith, obviously his best. Look how he reaches for this one.
You have some pressure on the outside, stepping up in front of his receiver.
And Hill takes it himself for the touchdown.
Saints getting a little tricky with a little zone read right there. Nice play by them.
And so a chance to cut it to a field goal with an extra point here. Just under 7.
And on single coverage, wide open. Down the field, Cameron Meredith. Good to see him involved.
Big here. Oh, he's finally saying he's healthy. Great double move right there. Gets behind the cornerback. And a well-placed ball by Taysom Hill. Seems like it was a tale of 2 quarterbacks for the...
2nd and 7. Going into the corner wide open. Touchdown, Cameron Meredith. Not a bad read.
Pass. Little wheel route. Gets behind it.
Hill. Touchdown, Saints.
You're going to see him. They just pull the tackle on the outside. His ability to get on the perimeter. That's what they want to do. Good block by Ramczyk in on the edge.
It's not going to happen if this offense doesn't get going.
The punt is blocked and is recovered at the 29-yard line. Taysom Hill coming up with a huge play for the Saints on special teams.
Well, there's one way to generate some offense. Do it on special teams, and we haven't talked about Taysom Hill much today. He's the Swiss Army knife, so to speak, of this entire team. He's just going to come from the left side. He's out here on the edge, and that up and under move confuses the blocking scheme of the Bucs special teams, and what a fantastic play. This kid does everything, and he does.
Thomas Morstead has punted more in his first half, and it's a fake, and it's a keeper, and it's a first down. So forget the Morstead punt. 13 different Saints have touchdown receptions this season as Hill keeps this one, and he will run it in. Thought maybe he would look for Bridgewater, but instead he takes it in himself.
He's what Tebow should have been in the NFL. Come do this. I don't care who's going to tackle me, safety, linebackers, I'm going to run through them. And the things that he has done for this football team this year, blocking a punt in a game that really turned the momentum in that Tampa win a few weeks back, and then being the wildcat option type quarterback for this team.
Hardy is back deep for the Falcons. Hardy backs up to the 15. Trying to go wide. It's well covered by the Saints, and he's down at the 19-yard line.
Wide receivers on bigger guys in the slot.
Taysom Hill takes it on the end around. He was tripped up and goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Julio can go for 200 yards. Looks like Ridley's going to be the guy in Alabama to go for 200 yards today.
Washer's kick to the goal line. Taysom Hill brings it back. Finds an opening. It's tripped up at the 20 and falls forward to the 23-yard line. With a 3rd and 2. And it's Hill. It's Taysom Hill turning it into a big game.
I say, Sean.
Foul. Horse collar tackle number 34, defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
It's on Brian Poole.
Hey, Sean. Steve Young's in the Hall of Fame. No, Chris. He's an elite athlete. That's why we went out and got him. I looked at his skill set. I believe he can contribute to the team in a number of different ways.
Just under 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Here's Taysom Hill on the return. He's hit, spins, and goes down at about the 19-yard line. It's Hill taking the snap out of the shotgun. And he's got it. And he breaks one tackle and gets a couple of yards. Down at the 8-yard line.
The kid's proven himself to the coaching staff and his teammates. He deserves to be on the field. He's not a special teams player. He's not a gimmick player. He's an explosive athlete. He has rare speed. So when you have a guy like that, how to attack the defense?
To start the overtime, Taysom Hill on the return, the number 3 quarterback. But the versatile player is brought down at the 20-yard line.
You saw that 7 pass plays, 5 rushes. That's balance. That's the one thing he didn't want to allow Cleveland to become. They've got to be able to shut down that run, force him into a pass game.
And Hill is bringing it out. The backup quarterback can fly, and he does out to the 40-yard line.
How good is this guy?
Fastest quarterbacks ever in the combine.
Yeah, I mean, he's deep in the end zone, and he's drifting backwards. He didn't even time it up. Great job by his guys up front, though. And it's just a tremendous job of what they did from a blocking standpoint.
47-yard return. He hit so many deep kicks in the end zone. He had no choice but to down the previous kicks.
Now Mike Westhoff, one of the best special teams.
Hill plows it in for the touchdown.
And now he's on the long list from Drew Brees. Well, they motion him across, and then he has to get set and good blocking out front. Sean Payton was going to get Taysom Hill a touchdown. It was either going to be a touchdown pass or it was going to be a touchdown reception.